Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 2-1 is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And manning the hot corner today, former comeback player of the year, Anthony Rendon. There's a different sound that comes off this guy's bat during batting practice. You can close your eyes and know it's Anthony Rendon hitting. Also soft hands and first step quickness, which is required at the hot corner.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 4 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Fouled away. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
In now is Anthony Rendon. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 2 hits in 23 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3. Aaron Judge is on deck. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Scherzer into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Donaldson stands at second with no outs. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A line shot to third base, and they'll put the tag on him. He's out retreating to third base. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Trevor Story. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Fastball too high, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next will be the designated hitter. Number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bellinger's off and running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
2 on here with 1 man out, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First offering on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. The tag, and he is out.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead it 1-0. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Christian Yelich.
Hang on, you got time.
First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. 1 out.
the center fielder.
So the
number
bases are
27.
empty with one man gone.
Mike.
And standing in, the ever-dangerous
Wow.
Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing
Now
here.
batting,
First pitch
third
single, and
baseman.
maybe now they can
Nolan.
start to get some traffic on the bases.
Arenado.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch inside, the throw, and Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and
Now
he
batting,
didn't miss it.
the
Nice
designated
swing right
hitter,
there, driving
Bryce
it into the outfield for a knock.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Popped high in the air. Alonso has a play. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman gloves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Right side, hit hard. Rendon is there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. 1 run, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
This is line to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Scherzer comes set. 3-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the
Okay,
Yankees.
thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Anthony
Rendon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled out.
And a step off. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Nate Jones enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch.
Now
he can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
In now, Gary Sanchez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting, shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Lays off 1-0. Three runs already home here. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
All even now, 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
In is Christian Yelich. Career numbers against Nate Jones. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home.
1 ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hopped up. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for Oakland.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 20.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nolan.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Edwin Diaz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the A's, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Aaron Judge is on deck. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the sole. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Wind up and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. smoke toward third. Freeman is up with it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Grounded to the right. Story picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. James Paxton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bellinger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Ready with the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Charlie Blackmon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On the ground to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1, and he's safe.
Now that's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon. The head-to-head with James Paxton, not great. He's 1 for 8. J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. J.D. Martinez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Now pitching for the A's.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Mike Trout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Kimbrell is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're
Now
trying
batting,
for a swing
third
and miss when you
baseman.
throw that pitch in
No
a
way.
2-strike count, but
All
clearly
right,
he wasn't
no.
looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Yelich, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Well, they
Now
felt
batting.
it was better to take the
The
bat out of the
designated
hands
hitter.
of a guy like that.
Right.
He's just too dangerous, and they
Mark
decided
Burrow.
they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
It'll be interesting to see if they use
Your
that
attention,
changeup in
please.
this at-bat. That
Now
last
pitching
at-bat,
for
that was a
Oakland.
changeup he hit for
Number
a home run.
25.
I'm going to see if this
Andrew
time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Every
Now
team
back,
is looking for
second
that
baseman.
insurance run late in the
Anthony.
game. That run right there gives them a
Oh.
2-run lead heading into the late innings.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Ozuna enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a hard liner towards short, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. Juan Soto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Lindor, base runner at first with one out. That finds the zone, a called strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2 fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Ronald Acuna, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Working for the punch-out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ronald Acuna. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. JT Realmuto will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
The Athletic. Number 10, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in now, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, number 44.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 44. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max